get here.
Aha. I've done it.
Time escape
We've done it.
band to get here. Time escape band to get here. And I need it like right now.
I want to see the whole world on fire.
This is my money. My money.
Alright. That's it. Rez, what are you watching?
Uh, CJ to Cam.
Okay.
What?
Hurry, Bane.
Just plugged in, is plugged in.
Once, there was a glorious kingdom established.
Yippee-ki-yay. So how's y'all's night going? Oh, it's this one.
It's be going. Uh,
I hope everyone's night is going well. That was a civilian?
Going
Fuck.
alright. There's no such thing as
I was
civilian.
crushed.
We call those speed
Oh,
bumps.
collateral damage. It's fine. I've gotten to the point that where money doesn't matter. Plus, I have a... Oh, whoops. Killed another one. I have, I have six cents, sixth, sense. Yeah. So civilian casualties cost less. There's 75% less.
Hello.
Ow.
Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa,
Uh-huh.
3 minutes. Fuck me.
whoa. I'll be back. I'll be. Bing. Hey, Muna. I always have to like freaking refresh refresh the sound alerts because every time it wants to not, it just doesn't want to function. Resize that a little bit. There we go. Come on. Come on, sound alert. Door knobs. Why is sound alert not working? No. Sound alert, no. Blah, 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 blah. Hmm. There we go. Now it's working. Okay. How's my phone doing? This thing's slowly, very slowly charging. Why is this thing charging so slowly? How rude. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Up, 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 up. Bring up the chat on the phone. Oh, okay. Thank you. Much appreciated. And hopefully you get some sleeps. Bada bing. Gonna put that right there. Just want to make sure everything is working real quick. Alright. Well, Muna, I hope you get some sleepy sleeps then. Up, up. Now I'm gonna join back the call after figuring everything out. Bibbidi bobbidi, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Who are you?
What do you mean, who am I? I am the tech.
That's not a good answer.
Why is that not a good answer?
Because it's not.
That's sad. I'm sorry, Barry. I'll try better next time.
Hello, hey Larry.
Good night,
Yo.
Cryo.
I didn't say goodnight. I said, hey. Good night, I Cryo. think
Good night, Cryo. I thought you said good night.
Oh no.
my Discord's crashing a lot on this computer.
Oh no,
Oh.
not
crashing.
Oh no.
I
Hmm
caught
Like
my
those two
loved
planes way back
one.
when.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Wow, Cryo.
I didn't expect that.
I didn't know you hate America.
I would never hate America.
What?
Why he
It
angry?
would it would be true hatred if I could forget such a horrible national tragedy.
Yeah, when
Were you alive when that happened?
Spence
Yes, I was alive when it happened.
Cryo's older than me.
How old?
Am I older than you, Barry?
Are you older than 22?
No, I'm not.
Are you 22?
No.
Oh, then I'm older.
Yeah, I'm almost 22.
22.
Happy birthday.
I'm currently like 21 9 months.
Ugh. Disgusting. People younger than me. Almost as disgusting as people older than me.
How could you
True.
say
Almost
that,
as
Barry?
disgusting as people. What?
Yeah, again, why did you say it like that?
Because Yagi is significantly younger than me, but not as young as Vegas.
It's true, Vegas, Doopy baby.
Vegas do be baby. That is
Baby, baby.
the sentence of all time.
He's,
And
he's
What's
just
up?
a little guy.
Yo, Circuit, how you doing?
As Cryo put
You
it,
okay?
I'm a solo chaos ball.
I'm here for you.
so gay.
Welcome.
Why do my friends do the gay?
Yes.
I don't know.
That's a good
Maybe,
question. Why do your friends feel the gay? I know why my friends feel the gay.
I refuse to have.
they refuse to have what?
I sense I've made a mistake.
Go on.
I don't know.
Oh!
What happened?
What are you rolling around?
This anime.
What
Anime?
anime?
What are you watching?
I can't believe this.
Yeah, what are you watching?
Rez been hit by anime.
I'm watching a guy called CJ DeCamp. He's reviewing JoJo's.
Yeah, the idea,
See.
unhinged was a funny word. In the sense
I
that
I
Yes.
love
everyone
me.
was really on a conversation of all time, but then everyone kind of moved away from that conversation, so I was a little late. Just press the go button before.
Yeah, I love Jobos.
That's true.
I do love me some JoJo Bizarre Adventure.
Shinjo
Uh,
Jesse Bizarre Adventure City.
Ah, yes,
who do you think was the
the
worst dad in
JoJo.
JoJo's?
Uh,
I'll go first. Joseph
Jotaro.
Joestar.
I go with Jotaro.
That's
Why do you say Jotaro?
He left his daughter for 16 years.
That was Joseph who left his son.
uh. Dang, you guys
I
actually
mean, to
watch
be fair,
JoJo.
he didn't know he had a son.
I mean, he also cheated on his wife.
Oh
There's also
no.
that.
There is also that.
Like the worst thing Jotaro did to his kids was not tell them about stands.
Yeah, you got a point.
I mean, there's also Dio's dad.
Um,
He was pretty shitty. There was Giorno's actual
Dio.
dad,
I mean,
his
Dio's coming
vampire.
back too.
Okay, so who do we count as Giorno's dad? Dio or Joseph?
It's
I
both,
mean, to
right?
be
As
fair,
is.
his lower
The whole
half
thing is that it's
has
both
to
that he
be.
displayed. Sorry.
Okay, so look, he has a good
Sorry.
dead dad. He has a bad
It's
vampire
both.
dad, and he has a
Yeah, he
very
displays
shitty stepdad.
traits of both Jonathan and Dio.
Which I
That's like
don't
the whole
know how
bit. That
that's
it's Jonathan's
possible.
body still.
Is this that nurture over nature thing?
No, it's
Well,
actually
no, because he's nurtured like dog shit.
Yeah.
So
Darn it, they saw
the
me.
argument is more so that like if Joestar lineage is that strong, then it's
Like
like okay,
them
you got
being good is
vampire genes.
genetic.
Yeah, that's kind of the whole thing, right?
I don't know.
Vampiro.
I haven't read part 5 in a long time.
I mean, part five, it's kind of Giorno like he has villainous traits, and they gradually phase out as it continues on.
True, true.
But
Hard to
also,
say.
like he almost plays second fiddle to Bucciarati for a lot of it.
Yeah.
Illusion shattered.
I think the best character in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Me.
Yes, Barry, you are the best JoJo.
Yeah. I even have
Best
JoJo in my.
JoJo.
There is no escape.
I got the JoJo's in my name. It works. Yay!
Okay, now I can fix my freaking party. I don't know why I left it like this.
I can be free.
Why are you here in my party like this?
Sooner we're done, the
Yoink,
better.
Scoob!
Womp womp.
Womp 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 womp.
Ready when you are.
Womp 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 womp.
Do you
Oh
guys remember
God.
the
Dad,
Peanuts? I remember the Peanuts.
my dad is asleep in the living room.
How did he fall asleep in the
Dad, your
living room?
phone is on.
Shine down.
I
We
actually
can
remember.
see all your DMs.
Yes, all 20 of them.
I just don't want his phone to like fry.
Blow up, blow up, blow up.
But then it'll be fries.
Oh well. Blow up, blow up, blow up.
Wow, 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 wow,
Oh, this seems like a good banner to pull on currently for those who've been playing Genshin, right?
I see, I see.
Is that correct? Am I?
In other news, get fucked, son.
Oh,
Barry, I have a question.
Mhm.
What's up?
Cryo,
What are your
Res, what do you
thoughts
think?
on
Would it be
me
a good
smoking
idea to try
the
pulling on the
Botany
banner
Shadow Garden Grown Dark Evil pack?
of the
Yes.
current?
This
Yeah.
shit
What?
was water blood of 36 dragon.
Hang on,
I
hang
think
on.
weed is
What?
specifically
What are you
fine for
smoking?
you, but I feel like it's maybe a compounded risk with your schizophrenia.
What are you trying to smoke?
What?
But the shit's so purple, it's asking me where's Ronald. Like this shit'll
Exactly,
turn
so
on your
maybe you
face
shouldn't have
maker.
done.
Inactivity
Like
serves
this is
no purpose whatsoever.
nuclear
Well,
levels of sour, dude. This is lung slaughtering necromancer kush right here, dude.
I'll wipe
This
off your
shit got
face paint if you
diagnosed
keep
similar
talking
THC
like
to
that.
CBD ratio is fucking swag, dude. A whiff? Yeah, this nefarious sorcerer of moongrass. This shit's straight out of Celiad. This shit is with shot Tupac.
Keep talking like that, and I'll wipe the face paint off your
what are
face.
you saying?
I can't, but this shit is what shot Tupac line.
Oh my
What
lord.
the fuck?
Vegas is just being
Excuse me?
Vegas is just being stupid and not worrying about the consequences of his own actions.
The consequences of my actions.
Yeah. Anyways,
I wish I could answer for my sins. All 0 of them. No, I'm
wowzers.
not. You have
Yeah,
no
he's
proof.
bi. There's a difference.
There's no proof of that either. I am 100% clean.
That's true. All the proof was left in, was it Michigan?
I've never been to Michigan.
It's not Michigan. It's, the place that you will never go to again.
Yep, all 11 to 17 of those kids.
All
Hello.
11 to 17 of them.
All a number of them.
That I will
Welcome
never
back,
see.
What are
Hat.
you
I hope you had a
talking-
good sleep. Oh,
Leave.
Barry had kids.
Well,
I don't know how many, but I have them.
wait, for real?
No, not for real. Well, I mean, possibly for real.
Definitely for real. With how much I slept.
Likely? What the fuck?
With how many people I fucking slept with, it's definite.
So you've timed this? You've timed the 9 months.
At 9
Well, that
months.
means
The 9
you get
months
the
ag-
letter in at least another month, right?
No.
The letter
Because
notifying you of your child's birth.
this would have been like December 2021 when they would have been born. Maybe
Yeah,
January
it takes
2022.
about a year and a half for the parents to
Illusion
send
shattered.
a letter.
Absurd.
Yeah. I don't want any contact with them ever, if they do exist.
I understand.
It's a very awkward situation. Anyway,
Why? I'm
completely
just never
ignoring
going
that.
back to the state of Georgia.
What is it, Vegas?
Shine down. Punishment.
The words you just said are all but meaningless to me. What?
You can't run.
By the blood of 36 dragons?
I think Vegas is just trying to come out as gay.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Interesting.
Sure, buddy, sure.
Vegas is just making poor life choices.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You can't run.
Just
Yeah,
ignore him.
yeah. I get all of this. I understand every word coming out of your mouth.
And none of it is good. Yes, pass it through
Vegas.
the computer monitor, Vegas.
Vegas. Let me... Smoking. What?
What is a good question?
Something.
Something indeed.
Something. I'm gay.
I'm gonna bludgeon your head in with a stone.
God, I wish I could bludgeon my head. What?
No.
What does this do?
You could, but I'm very proud you haven't.
I don't know.
Every morning.
Who was the best pick me girl? I'll go first. Luffy.
Anyway, that session, eh?
I'm so confused.
I'm talking to... Yeah, you should.
Hmm.
I'm pretty certain, yeah. You should think what you need and what you want and compare the two. No, that's pretty unhealthy, Vegas. You should always know your needs.
There is no escape.
Yeah, I feel like you should take a step back from this call, take a moment for yourself to just evaluate what your needs are. And then, if you think, I can stay for a bit more, or if you think, no, I should definitely sleep,
You can't run.
it's like, I'm proud of you.
No, it's
Have
not.
a good night. Good night, Vegas.
It's not late. You're just a bitch.
The fucker all the way at some other place with a different time
Illusion
zone.
shattered. You can't run.
Should replace my hammer.
Is
Judgment.
Circuit here?
I believe.
I don't.
There are.
I don't think he's here.
I mean, he's in the call.
We do be in the call.
But is he here?
Probably. I mean, I'm not really paying attention. I'm just trying to download a shit ton of anime.
Rez, it's your fucking boyfriend. Is he here?
Circuit.
Well, all I'm gonna say is 10 minutes ago
Here.
they were flirting. Hella gay.
10 minutes ago. I would say like 5 minutes ago.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's even better.
session
See,
today
like,
was great. Did you tell people about it, Rez?
What?
Here a
Session today.
Session today was good.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I'll probably make it. I'll be a little late though.
Oh wait. No, I wasn't talking about the session today. Technically, I was talking about the session today, as in yesterday, as in the session we had. Hence why I.
It was pretty good. I enjoyed it. Sorry that Alf died.
That's entirely my bad. I should have just defensive cast.
Oh yeah.
Where is this thing?
Alf, I think Alf would be knocked unconscious, but not dead.
But Alf just kind of like actually died.
Yes, like he'd only take 12 damage in the negative, like maximum, until he fucking dies. So that 28 on teleport would go crazy.
Mhm.
What the heck did you do?
What happened was that he got fucking boned.
Yes. I risked taking an attack if I did not defensive cast, but defensive
What's
cast.
funny is that it was a level 1 spell. You were almost guaranteed to pass it.
Yes, I have a plus 11 modifier. I was not aware that if I got hit, the spell would also just fail.
Where is this thing? It's supposed to be like a thing here.
And I also was filled with the hubris of, look at my AC. I'm a goddamn frontliner. Watch, I'll prove it. Dies immediately.
Skill issue. I think that's what we call in the business.
It was.
In the
But
industry.
honestly, I can't even begin to be upset because it got snake water in the party in the funniest way possible.
hey Yagi.
Yagi's dead.
Oh.
How unfortunate.
I got
Yagen.
Oh my god.
That's not gonna work, Cat.
Yeah, I think if Yagi was here, he would have responded. I'm assuming he
With,
has stepped away or something.
Huh? Yeah, you would have responded with a huh or a yeah.
Anyway, as I was
Because
saying,
Yagi's
it
dialogue
got...
is limited.
I love Snake Water's 2 introductions.
Yeah.
This moment will be frozen.
I must
The-
leave no stone unturned, as a
the-
dutiful maid would.
Luca just yelling, "Snake water!" And also,
Snake Water completely screwing Luca over. By the way, I didn't.
and
I didn't.
also grave robbing your own character.
That was the funniest bit. And then just
You
passing off like, no,
you
no.
shook his torso off of the rest of his body.
Yeah, I had to check if I could wear the breastplate.
Oh my god.
Sounds like you really did
You're
something.
so fucked up.
Wait, no, the fucking light shield on his wrist. I picked up from his arm, and Austin made it in order to get it off his wrist. My snake companion in Dedion, or
Bit the
something,
arm off.
had to bit the hand off to get me the circlet. And then me just easily passing the easiest perception check in the world.
Yeah.
No, not perception, bluff.
Deception. Yeah, bluff.
I'd be like, no, I've buried a lot of people. I know how to do this. And then the Gave also just getting in on a bit of that grave robbery too.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was fucking hilarious. And also, to be honest, I did not understand the full ramifications of trying to include your parents in my backstory. I just thought, yeah, that's something funny he can do.
Let's ruin Luca's
Just
whole
give me a sec,
fucking
Barry.
bit as a character, which is to be like a guy who's like kind of here, but also kind of not supposed to be here.
I know I'm not here.
Like, man, where the fuck was
Aw,
that
you're
kid? He had a
here.
fancy ass gun, so I'm gonna go to like the one noble place. They have like where like he could get that. Like, hey, you know this kid? Oh, it's your kid? Sure, I'll find him. Give me money. And then he fucking traveled to the Citadel, got more information from there, and then made his way all the fuck over there, past the orc camp, past like the shadows circling the area. Just like, man, what the fuck is going on here? I like to think in those 8 hours we were searching for Lee's new character. That's when he really got caught up. So he was like right behind you when you're heading over there.
Yeah.
Barry, you still here, right?
No, I went to Vegas.
Oh,
Vegas isn't here, Yagen. He's fucking with
The
you.
place, not the person.
oh, okay. I'm doing a client download
What does that mean?
for Edo Pro, apparently.
Gotta update it.
Stop saying things that aren't true, Yuggin. Just admit it.
Although
You're
I
scared.
might only play for half an hour or so because I like in an hour I have to go.
Go where?
Dinner outside.
You eat
The
dinner
outside
outside
world.
He's
your house.
Why
touching
would
the
you do that?
grass.
He's touching the grass. Oh my god.
I could never eat
He's
food at
touching
the
his
I
ass.
thought we hated the outside
Also,
world.
I kind of fell asleep for like half an hour while playing Limbus in the voice call.
Yeah,
Aw.
that checks out.
Damn.
Mm.
Mustard, what you doing?
Just let me know when you're ready, Yaki.
Mm-hmm. Still updating.
Say
Give me a
pip
moment.
Say pip cheerio.
Okay,
Circuit, you might
it's
want to talk a
done.
bit louder.
Oh my god.
Can we
Cat,
not all
please
breathe
stop
down?
doing that. Holy cow.
Quit.
That just ruptured
So
my
you made a
eardrum.
room, right?
Yeah, what the heck?
Yes.
That's don't
I
worry.
have just now made a room.
get told not to do something, then do it one more time for comedic effect.
Wait, hang on.
No,
Nope,
I'm
nope,
going
get
to
me out of
like
that room. I
freaking hack
fucked
your
up.
audio, my god.
Fair enough. Hey, listen, if you're in call this late, you have to accept that people are gonna be a bit loud in comparison to you.
That's
You're like
no.
breathing into your
What?
mic like a dick.
Yeah. You're
Fair
just
enough.
being obnoxiously loud.
And you know what we do to
Oh,
people
I-
that are
I-
obnoxiously loud?
No, I'm starting to think you're becoming even more unhinged as time goes on.
No,
Who?
it's,
That's Lee's fault.
Have their hands full.
no, it's just 2 a.m. This is what usually happens at 2
You're
a.m.
interacting with furries too much.
Ever since
Well,
D&D, you have become more unhinged.
You've become more unhinged.
Yagi was always unhinged.
You can't run.
Oh, I didn't want to say that out loud.
I'm
think
so
it-
sorry about
That
the mic
felt-
thing.
Oh.
Sorry.
Pretty good.
I was
Don't worry about
actually
it. Don't worry
expecting
about
it.
it.
You weren't the one that. Why do I do it? Don't worry about it for you. I'm saying
Fair
sorry.
enough.
Zach and Cryo.
My eardrums are still ruptured. It's okay.
No.
Okay, Yagi, the room is made for real this time.
For real?
For real.
Super Mario.
I don't know what anime to download for this deployment.
Download the funny one.
Like, I don't know what to go. Oh god, this hand. This is the hand of all time.
Yeah. This is not the hand of all time. I think I kind of bricked.
You can't run.
Yeah, I'll send my turn out.
Illusion shattered. As a good night should.
Yeah.
Are you playing Dragon Link Spyro?
Spyro the Dragon Link?
Yeah.
That's almost a funny joke.
I'm gonna rearrange your deck. Oh god, what are these? You know what? Yeah. That sounds good.
It's just Sofa Chords.
Yep. Here's a big
It's just
dragon
bullying.
with extra steps.
It's
I'm
just
sorry to all of my children.
Ancient
but-
Fairy Dragon. What does this thing do again?
Field
Everything.
spell.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Did you
That's a
see
pretty good card.
the MBT video about Ancient
Which
Fairy Dragon?
MBTV? I did
I
not.
rarely watch MBT.
I'm sorry,
more
I'm too
Dragon.
much of a Oh,
Is it
He did-
problematic or no?
No,
No.
no, it's just in regards to Ancient Fairy Dragon.
like
No, I didn't see it.
it's okay.
Yeah, I
Puppies
thought it
over
was
there.
neat.
Oh wow, it's
Ed,
a
you
monster
should
card.
really go
That's
to
fucking
bed.
wild.
It was like
Me?
Kashtira
Wait.
AFD.
Is the Sunday game happening at 7 a.m. or 7 p.m.?
It's
Okay.
7 p.m.
Oh, I got plenty of time.
Now this
the-
is the great thing.
Sunday
It's
game.
a soft once per turn.
But really more of a Sunday, let's unfuck up the one shot.
If I go with you, I could go with that.
This is spurred on by
I'll go with
Austin's
Sleeper.
character
Sleeper's pretty
texting
good, I
his
guess.
boyfriend.
Oh yeah, we have to
Oh.
succeed now.
Yes. I think Mike literally said divine intervention, so I think
I said 100 times, hey, Mike's gonna like fucking, he's gonna like Deus Ex Machina us into winning. And everybody's like, no, Rez, Mike would never Deus Ex Machina the
Why did
the
he at
fucking
me? I'm
army
not involved
away."
in that fight.
He did it by
I'm
accident.
confused.
He did it by accident, realized, and added me instead.
Yeah, I said like 12 times he's gonna Deus Ex Machina it away. He's gonna Deus Ex Machina it away. And everybody's like, no, there's no fucking way that Mike would ever use Deus Ex Machina in his campaign. Like, he hasn't already done that before.
He would Deus
And
Ex
I was
Machina.
so annoyed because I was like, what the fuck do you mean he's not gonna Deus Ex Machina away the fucking army? Of course he's gonna do that.
What
And I
the
don't
fuck
care
do we
if some
think?
like dumb logic
There is
that
no
like,
escape.
oh, it was only gonna happen if the Not Lord didn't go into the temple first. That's so fucking dollar dumb. wanted
I
to
still
yell
can't
at
believe
Lee
I
and
have
fucking Austin,
literally.
that's the stupidest statement ever.
I think.
Hold
Austin
up!
was
I can't believe my wretched furry soul has absolutely retconned an entire boss name into the Not Lord
Illusion shattered.
without me even being involved in it,
Now you
just
shall
because of how much
perish.
I've fucked with my session.
The boss's name was already enough.
Mike named it that because of Lee and I's shenanigans.
No, fair.
I think honestly
So
with most.
explain to me how much nodding did happen?
Y'all
A
can
copious
please.
amount. An unhealthy amount, honestly. Like, I was
Y'all can
shocked.
please. I have to
Like
go through this
I was
every.
only gone for like a few weeks. Jeez.
But I
It was
think
as
this is
soon as
Austin kicked
Lee
us out
got.
of the house.
Okay, you know how Lee.
Unironically, like, they kicked him out of the house.
As soon as Lee got access to his
Oh,
next
sweet, yeah.
character,
Hi,
that
Dad.
immediate, that
By the
immediate
way, I
pause.
forgot to say hi to you, sorry.
Oh, how could
That's
you do
okay,
this?
son.
Speaking of new character,
Yes.
Boysenberry.
Yagi, it's your turn. Oh,
Speaking of new
you just
character,
throw
what are you
away.
gonna build now?
could go for that Marshall. But
At
I'm
least he's not doing the gritty.
What did
Oh,
you
that's
Who?
just say?
I'm watching unusual memes that bend reality.
Oh no, he is doing the fucking gritty. I hate you, Dad.
You see Nikocado Avocado doing the gritty?
No, no, check fucking check the chat in this call.
Take them. I have no need.
Okay, but Nikocado did do the gritty.
I didn't fucking ask, did I?
It kind of went hard, but it was kind of
That's
Kinda
on.
bait.
Listen, if you want to describe anything about Nikocado Avocado as going hard, that's on you. Like,
He
I
goes
won't
hard
get
in the
upset
paint for
with
his
that.
food. Fucker like
I must
has
leave
turned his
Stone
body
and
into a,
Time to
a
clean up.
radiation dump. Like, what do you want me to say? That takes a
Sorry.
different kind of dedication.
he turned his house into a man.
I don't understand how that man can be both gay and homophobic.
Shine down.
I'm right here.
I don't. You know his channel started out as a thing for healthy eating, right?
Yeah, he was a big vegan guy, but he beefed with other vegans. Typical vegan fashion, you know?
Well, there's a lot of people in that community that
Yeah,
like
I agree.
make a living out of being like completely insufferable. So
Completely
yeah.
insufferable, yeah. The online vegan community is probably one of the worst communities ever. They're so
Dude,
fucking weird.
Oompaville? No, there's a guy Oompaville who's like,
Wonderful.
he was raised in West Virginia and is in Texas now, okay? But he's a pretty big YouTuber and sensible in a lot of ways. However, he started bringing over really unhinged people to his house to do like podcast level interviews, including Nikocado Avocado, the vegan teacher, and it's just they're insane.
The vegan teacher is a wild person.
He took the vegan teacher out to shoot rifles with him.
She did that? Isn't that like completely against everything about her?
How? Shooting
Didn't
firearms? No,
she?
they didn't shoot them at live animals.
No, I mean like at all, cause she like railed on one of her kids for like his dad owning a firearm. She
I
like
don't
gave
know.
a kid an F. She gave a kid an F on on an assignment that another teacher regraded. They like literally had to regrade this woman's fucking work. Regraded and got an A on it because in the day in class before, like he had mentioned that his dad bought like a Glock or some shit.
Oh.
This one was like crazy.
I don't know. No, it was under supervision and like in controlled restraints. But yeah, no, she went out and shot a rifle or shotgun. I forget. It's some weird stuff. But you know,
Who gave that lady a shotgun?
I did.
that she didn't keep it.
What do you mean failed to? Oh, fine.
She shot it on private property in Texas. You're allowed to do basically anything on private property in Texas.
This is kind of.
Except be happy and have good barbecue sauce.
You can find good barbecue sauce in Texas.
Nope.
It's harder to find, but you can find it.
It's brown sludge.
Oh, you're talking about molasses based. No, you can get vinegar based barbecue sauce as well.
No, I mean like going to fucking restaurants, like those fucking barbecue places that pride
Don't go to
themselves on how good
restaurants.
their fucking barbecue is. The brisket fucking falls off the bone. Oh my god. I want Texas
What the
barbecue,
heck
but I
is
don't want their
fucking
barbecue
magical
sauce. It's
brisket?
so bad.
That sounds cool.
No, like literally, there's like barbecue places that do have like a more traditional barbecue sauce, or like more vinegar based barbecue sauce where it isn't brown sludge. It's not even like that thick. It's more like
Someone needs
an
So I'm
actual
assistance.
about to
sauce.
say something controversial,
Are you okay?
but it's true. Kansas City barbecue tastes
Dad,
exactly
you
the
should
same
really.
as Texas barbecue.
It can. There's different like spices and shit for some stuff, but I get what you mean.
Anyway, the best barbecue
The
I've ever had
barbecue
is
in
from
general has
Tennessee.
gotten a lot of like it's become a lot more homogenous in the last few decades where people just kind of bring it everywhere and try new things as a selling point. The only thing that's really god awful I've ever had is Alabama barbecue, which is another big thing, and it is dry as fuck.
St. Louis
Um,
barbecue is pretty alright, but I think
yeah, but
Tennessee's probably my
they're
favorite.
Alabama's like all dry rub shit, right? But the problem is they
Yeah.
don't really add a sauce to it, so it's just like dry, like tough barbecue. Not good. I don't know.
Yep, I bricked. Yeah.
Okay. Jesus, take the wheel.
Jesus Cristo.
We'll go with monster. That sounds like something Yagan would have in the top of his
Is Rina
deck.
reborn?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Hey, yo, here we go.
Do you not know that?
I knew Rin was some kind of odd undead anomaly. Didn't know the specific though.
It's a reborn.
Yeah.
You're a reborn.
I don't think so. I think I'd remember coming back to life.
I wish I could come back to life. Actually, no, I don't. That'd be horrible.
So wait, you had Dragon Ravine, Tyrion Colosseum, and
You seem
Spiral.
tired. Would you like
Well,
some tea?
Oh
yeah,
wait, we're
I'll brew
playing
you some.
field spell
Do you
control?
take sugar? One
kind
cube or
of.
two?
I was think I have another version of this with Kashtira as well, but I'm like, I'm too lazy to have all those cards in my deck.
Too lazy to have like
60 card deck, yeah.
60 cards. MBG didn't.
I'm
You can do
just.
it. You're fine.
Meanwhile, I'm just here
Well,
with Selpha
MBT didn't have
cards.
Spiral.
Oh, that's true. I forgot about the spiral part. The spiral cringe. Oh really?
I'm just adding a card, Yagi. No need to worry about
That
a
sounds like
thing,
you need to worry, Yagi. I would start worrying.
because every little thing is gonna be alright.
I gotta go kill some flowers.
Don't worry
Good.
about a thing. Yeah, I don't need this card anymore. It's bad.
Wow, so sad.
Everything's gonna be alright.
Oh, okay.
I'll keep an eye on you.
Don't worry about a thing.
Rez,
Yeah?
are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Honestly, yeah, that's the worst card of my
Is your
hand.
dad
Oh
okay?
god.
It's been a while
What?
since I've limbered up.
Is your
Just
dad
every
okay?
little thing
Dad's okay, yeah.
is gonna
So
be
who decided to
alright.
make them not once per
Oh god,
turn?
Um,
I'm a
2017
little
or
tired
2018
because I
Yu-Gi-Oh
didn't
card
get sleep
design.
much last night.
What?
Sorry.
No,
Okay.
2017. You're right. Spiral, right?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that's
Why
2017.
can't I go into my big boy?
There is no escape.
Oh, that's why. Link arrows. Shit.
Insolent. Transcend.
Better use the restroom.
Okay. What do I go into?
You said something to me? I didn't hear you because my dad was playing the video.
I said, why didn't you sleep well, mister?
Oh, I did. It's not that I didn't sleep well. It's that I had to wake up early.
That'd be good and sleep.
I slept a little bit.
Try not to enjoy this too much.
I'm gonna have to do the same thing tonight.
Why? Why do you have to get up early?
I have a friend's birthday party, and/or I might be getting up in like 3 hours to go cut tree limbs.
Someone needs assistance.
Go to bed.
Need you to go to sleep now.
That would be a good idea, now wouldn't it?
I love that Spiral Resort's cost is, hey, put some of your resources back so you can draw them again later. Or we destroy this card.
You sure you don't need me anymore, mister?
I'd like to think that's like kind of like it has to produce some tangible results, or else it'll get shut down by the government. Like they'll say like, oh, you're not making effective use of government funds. So it's like MI6 being shut down because, oh, you haven't had enough successful cases yet.
Circuit, if you want, we can watch My Hero together. I have all of season 6, except for, you know, the last 3 episodes.
Field spell to stay on the field, you have to
Shuffle a monster in your graveyard.
I'm sorry, I wasn't very helpful tonight, mister.
Yeah, I don't know how to play Spiral, but that's okay.
A BRB? Or well, I might not be BRB, but Circle will be BRB.
Oh. That's the perfect card.
Oh, not this shit again.
Monster, monster, monster.
No! Playing tough control.
Okay.
Apparently.
I guess I'm gonna have to do this. Drones. It's okay, I'm just stacking your deck, Yagan. What is this?
Stacking
No.
right, Yagan, right on the deck.
When an effective monster is activated, will you with equal or lower attack than the highest pendulum scale?
Oh,
I go beat up a rock.
Well played.
A whole cube.
No. Okay.
I need to do more research on Cicero tomorrow. Tuck, can you remind me to do more research on Cicero tomorrow?
I'm on.
Actually, that's unfair.
You
You
mean
work late anyways.
What?
Cicero? You mean the one from Skyrim?
No, I mean Marcus
game,
Tullius
Yagan.
Cicero. I think it's Tullius. Wait, no, what's his middle name? It might not be Tullius.
You wanna go again, Yagan?
Sure, I think I have
think it's
enough time for
Tullius.
one more.
Cool, cool, cool. What
hear
do
you've
I
got a
play
job for
against you? Because I don't know what you do right now.
I'll use something different.
Different normally means bad.
It was Marcus Tullius Cicero. His middle name was Tullius. Okay, I thought it was, but I had to double check.
Tullius? Oh my god,
Tullius,
what a
yes.
fucking loser. Who names their kid Tullius?
What a tool.
Knowing patricians, probably someone who hated their own kid.
Why would doctors that take care of children name their kid Tullius?
That's pediatricians.
I thought
Patricians
those were people
just...
that liked little kids, but in a weird way.
No, those are
You can't say
those
the
are
word.
Pedialites.
Pedialites.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What's yeah, 3
You
cards.
ever seen a Pedialite get locked up for good?
No, because normally they get killed. And I'm like, thank God they got killed.
Mm-hmm. Do you
And
know
then
what
God said,
Pedialyte actually is, or no?
nope. I
It's
thought we
like
were just substituting it for the
Oh,
other
you're playing the
keyword.
new cards. My
no,
favorite
no, no,
card
no.
of
A
all.
Pedialyte's like it's like a drink thing that pregnant people take, I think.
Unturned.
Oh.
Honestly, I
It's
don't know
like
what
supposed
they
to like
do, but
hydrate them and keep them all right.
my favorite card based on artwork is either the dinosaur dude or was he dragon?
You mean
And
this guy?
Hey
yeah,
Cryo, what are a monk's stats?
There is
Like
no
what's a
escape.
monk like
Judgment.
stat-wise?
Freeze.
I think it's dexterity,
Okay,
and
then I
maybe
can...
wisdom,
Punishment.
Okay, yeah.
and then constitution.
Oh.
But I could be wrong on that. You should double check.
I think what I skimmed from the monk's character thing, yeah, that makes sense, yeah.
oh, how does do? Wait,
I
how
think
many
their
characters
unarmed
have?
bullets are finesse, but they could use strength property.
Uh,
I'm pretty sure it's dexterity
Pathfinder
though.
campaign, only 2. Uh, D&D campaign,
You can't
still
run.
just perception.
Oh, no.
Though you really want to bring back your like nuclear useless bomb of a character.
Wait, fucking the bishop? The bishop's dead as hell.
The bishop,
It's fine. It's
the
fine.
bishop
It's
isn't
fine.
dead. He got
Stay
retconned.
this stone.
Your face got retconned.
Right. We're not gonna retcon the entire fight.
Yes, you are. Maybe you won't. Maybe you won't. We'll see.
Okay, so first,
As a
Here's the
dutiful
feat I'm
maiden,
gonna do
right
this.
now is the
shine
bishop.
down.
and second,
Just
actually
hope
no,
Mike
don't do it in the same chain.
fucking after I delete my the bishop, he's like, bring the bishop back. He's scared. I'm like,
That'd be so funny if you did though.
The bishop, the bishop, the bishop did all I wanted him to do.
Chain link
I wanted him
one.
to move diagonally, go straight for the king. And this, you couldn't hear see me make quotations,
Chain
but the
link
king
two.
tried to take king, die immediately, or win gloriously. He died immediately. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, but then you try to make Biff do the same thing, and that's not okay.
There is no escape. You can't run.
I actually played fairly cautiously with this.
You got surrounded so quick, dude.
Because we were getting surrounded.
Skill issue.
All you control is set card your opponent.
As the person
Oh.
not in the combat.
That's a
yeah, I'm
problem.
gonna pull that card.
Dodge this.
Mm-hmm. Should do a skill check for it.
What's the hurry?
I don't have
Skill
a clever
check to it.
combat for this.
Leave it up to me.
Skill check to absolve guilt or something.
I'm simply gonna stage my mother as if that was a winning spot.
What about her?
Nothing. That's it. End of statement.
Illusion shattered.
End
Howard,
of your life.
you could have gone in, but you decided not to. That makes you a coward.
No, I just don't know enough about your mother to
Time to
properly
clean up.
do something with that information.
It's okay.
You
I
say you
don't
want to do my
know
mom? That's
about
fucked up,
anyone.
dude. You
No,
can't
I
properly do my
literally
mother. You can't improperly do my mother. That's fucked up. She's a married woman. That's fucked up, you hat.
Wait, who's
Oh, no.
This has been completely turned around on me.
How could you do this?
You said you were gonna
Hat
turn around on my mother, and I'm
monster.
upset by this. You legitimately offended me. I'm gonna hold a grudge over this.
Oh no!
You're a
Oh
piece of shit
no!
for this, hat. What the fuck?
No! That's
I
unfortunate.
surrender. I surrender.
Hat, I just want to know that I just outwitted you, fucking sleep deprived.
It's not an accomplishment.
I can
Cryo.
hardly see straight
I think
because
it's kind of
I have such a bad migraine, and I'm like, it's okay.
It's not
No,
an
it's
Accomplishment, Cryo. You have a fucking philosophy degree. Actually, you know what, Cryo? I'm gonna go for the gut puncher. Would you see yourself 5 years in the future?
law school.
Law school?
The fuck do you think a philosophy degree feeds into? Law or business? It's the highest paying degree outside of college.
Huh. Why do you have the response now and not before?
Because because I don't want to be a lawyer, but I'm gonna be one.
Oh. What if I add 10 years? Will that change the response?
No.
Sure.
Where do you see yourself 15 years?
Associate at a law firm.
Associate at a law firm. Well, you're really on top of everything today, aren't you, Cryo?
You want to ask 20 years? Hopefully partner, but
Wait,
goddamn is it hard to do that.
does torrential tribute count as an activated effect because it's unaffected by activated effects?
You have to activate it, don't you?
Oh,
Yeah.
What, you jealous of Kaiser Various?
He's so various.
He's got so many different forms. He's so variable.
You know what? Quick question. Who here in this call has tattoos?
Not me.
Not me.
Nobody in this call. Okay.
I can't get them right now because my parents would fucking eviscerate me.
How old are you?
And that would make like being eviscerated would make finishing my degree a little bit more difficult.
Just a tad.
Oh
Well,
fuck! I need to look
you
up
get
that
it on
policy
a
institute
spot where
again.
they wouldn't see it.
I already do enough sussy shit. I don't need that one too. Listen, I don't think you understand. Not only are they transphobic, they also gave me shit for when I painted my nails, which is a hell of a lot more like reversible than a tattoo. It's not a matter of like if of like when they find out, because there's a very good chance I do hide it forever, but there's a very good chance also that if they did find out, I would be fucked, and I just don't want to give them that opportunity. You know,
Yeah.
it's complicated. They're cool
Yeah,
though.
like
I have massive
that
respect for people that
song
have them.
by Avril Lavigne.
I don't know anything about this Avril Lavigne.
You know, why you had to go and make things so complicated. I see the way you're acting like somebody else gets me frustrated. See the way you and you fall and you crawl and you turn and you turn it into anybody else that sees it
Gotcha,
complicated.
gotcha. I know it. Yeah.
Love, love, love. Ooh. Oh, I can only do one of each effect this turn. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Oh man, yeah, I can't be destroyed by battle this turn. That's so wicked cool.
Yagi.
Yeah, that's it. Chill out. What you yelling for? Late night. Yeah. When you become
Yagi, can you
someone.
look something up really quick for me? If you're not dueling.
what? Yeah, I'm dueling.
What do you
Okay,
need looked up?
never mind. It was an FGO thing, so I don't know.
Oh.
Oh, it's fine. You just say it.
I already have Van Gogh's first skill to level 10. Would the second or third skill be my next priority? Because I only have one lore.
Ah, I don't have Van Gogh, so I would need to check him.
No, don't check. Play the fucking duel out. You bought him. Damn it.
Just like
That's so
honestly, this
That's
is
what
kind of it's kind of hard to say who's gonna win this because it's a pretty decent back and forth, yes, but like we just keep resetting the game state to what it was the turn prior.
Are you at
that's
least
gross.
is
Is
anyone
there
at
any,
least
like,
getting damage in?
I have 200 more life points than Yagan, and we're on turn 4.
Only two
wait,
more.
is there, like, is anyone, like, using a finite amount of resources in the loop?
So Yagan's playing Labyrinth Trap Tricks, and I'm playing Pure
Okay, so
Vanquish Soul.
nothing is finite in that deck, yeah?
And I'm playing Vanquish Soul.
I don't know
No,
anything about Vanquish Souls.
nothing is finite in that deck. Their
Lovely.
Link 1 allows you to either special summon from hand or add a monster back from the graveyard.
That's pretty good.
I cannot, like, this is not going to be like a tier 1, maybe even tier 2 threat, but I'm going to love playing it.
It is very funny.
I mean, it does
I'll
have an
keep an eye on
archetypal
you.
Book of Moon.
There's
That's
no
pretty
way.
good.
Yagi, it's okay. You don't have to look it up. I'll look it up myself.
Okay.
I'll get out of it. Yeah. Focus on your duel.
Yagi, if you lose, we get to call you Gay Boy McGee.
Again?
I already called Yagi a gay boy in the
There,
game.
there.
You know what? I should probably do this.
Do it.
What do you want?
If you go into Exiton Night, I'm going to say you're a fool. Oh. Pinguicula. Okay. Yeah, especially some of the trap tricks.
Steady as stone.
Well, next, what can you take me
Do
to the
it.
next part of character creation?
Yeah.
Surrender and I'll be gentle. My.
Gotcha. It was the third skill. I need to level up.
Oh
first.
wait, I forgot I'm locked into insect monsters and plants now. I wanted to go into Dark Rebellion.
Why do you have
That's
Dark
important.
Rebellion in your trap tricks deck?
Why the fuck not? Okay,
it's
it's
bad.
tech.
It's bad. You know what? I want either a fusion monster, an Xyz monster, or a main deck monster that allows me to combine Raid Raptor and Hero. I don't care if it doesn't make sense thematically or even between their archetypes. I just want it to happen.
Someone needs assistance.
20.
Okay, so it's funny.
Come a little closer.
What'd you add? Oh, not my Kaiser Various. Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Steady as stone.
Hey, look, Flap is PP.
It can be destroyed by battle, right?
Right.
No. Damn it, I thought he wouldn't catch my bluff.
There is no escape.
Oh, it's exactly enough.
Is it? Oh, it is. Well, I'm not letting you get that satisfaction.
Damn, how good
Okay.
you.
As a good man
Honestly,
Honestly, who could have
take that out,
expected
put that in.
this?
Everything else should be fine, but honestly, playing that.
I'm a fool. Maybe I'm not.
Baby, I love it. Baby, don't hurt. Wait, no, I don't want to go. Okay, I guess I'm going first. Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt
No
me.
more.
No, no.
Nope.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me.
Do you run the doctor in this deck?
Which one's that?
The purple fella.
Dr. Madlove?
Yeah, I think that's their name.
The Fiend? Yeah. Why wouldn't I?
Yeah, I think
Catch
they're really
more than
cute.
I feel bad.
I think they're really cute. Like,
What? I think they're cute, so?
Yay.
Yay?
Oh wait, never mind.
Yay.
That's not gay.
I mean, is Dr. Matt Love a guy or a girl?
A girl.
It's
Maybe,
like
maybe the answer is yes.
it's like that same thing where people didn't know whether Effect Vela was a guy or a girl.
Okay, Dark Return one. Reveal a monster on the field with the lowest defense of the hand. You're trying to. Oh.
Where are all these flowers that I need to collect?
That's not bad at all. That's pretty good.
Hey!
Why are you taking those off?
That's a pine cone.
Draw a card. Draw a card.
Someone needs assistance.
No. No, that's fine.
You're in for a little shock.
And going to you now. And chain link 4.
Sooner we're done, the better.
Ready when you are.
And I love this resource loop. It's great.
How about we explore the area ahead of us later?
Let me draw a card.
Hey,
Wait, I just
Cryo.
realized, is their name Heavy Burger?
Yeah.
Yes.
This is the Hungry Burger retrain. For a completely different archetype that doesn't support it whatsoever.
Hey, Cryo. I'm at.
Mm-hmm.
I'm at the part where you choose a background for your character. Is this the last part of character building?
I couldn't remember or tell you.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna hope it is.
I would hope so as well.
You can't run.
I guess then it's just a question
Shine
of
down.
like exit the character man.
I mean, don't you just save and exit or something like that?
Well, that was unusual.
Activate this. I'm going to be unaffected by cards. Not yet.
Nice. We love being unaffected by cards.
I'm going to normal summon this guy.
You said that in the same way Vegas says we love casting spells, and I hated it so much. I'm sorry.
That's understandable. I was gonna say it's my favorite flavor right after, so you know what? Maybe that's for the best.
Maybe you don't love casting spells. It's okay.
Hermit, violent interval.
I need more of the red flowers. Cryo, how good is the fire 5-star on the banner, might I ask? If you
In Genshin?
yeah.
Are you talking about in terms of character design or playability?
Playability.
They're one of the worst 5 stars ever released.
Actually.
Yeah. They're extremely hot though, and they're still playable. But like, it's so bad that like her ultimate is countered by if you jump, it cancels it, along with a ton of other bugs, and just really nerfed numbers.
Yagen,
Interesting.
did you forget I made him
Well,
unaffected this turn?
how's the other
No.
5-star then?
Then why didn't
Sino?
you target it?
Yeah.
Sino is quite nice. I will let you know, however, we are getting a rerun soon of some cool people. Or
Okay.
we're getting
People.
like a new release. What?
Okay. That's interesting. I mean, the only
So if you want to
reason why
save
is
up,
because
it'd be good. But Sino is also a very good electro damage dealer.
Okay.
So if you
I
feel like you're missing electric damage, Sino's your pick.
Okay. Well, I'm definitely not missing electro damage. However, Bennett's on the banner in particular, and
What's your Bennett, or do you not have a Bennett?
I do not have Bennett. And
Then
that's
it is definitely worth the pull on Sino.
yeah. I was just curious if the 5
Are you
stars
pulling right
also.
now? Do you have enough saved up?
Uh, I was about to check. Right. That's not the right
Alright,
one.
what can I do?
What do I have?
Honestly,
I
I
have
should just end my
3
turn.
plus 1381, so that's probably enough.
Stream the temple.
I mean, I'm already streaming, but yeah, I could do that.
Oh, I'm delirious. Okay.
Yeah, what do you do?
I'll be there.
I'm
Let
gonna
me.
go pick up. No,
Just
no,
gonna,
no. I'll open your streams. I'm sorry.
I'm just gonna
Oh no
inflict
no 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 no
damage to
no!
you.
It's fine. I was actually
I
gonna
got
leave.
it open already. Be quiet, Dingus.
Fine,
And
fine.
just
So
make sure
this one really
I'm
is that bad
safe.
though.
Hmm?
Okay. Well, in that case, bibbidi boppity.
Oh wait, I'm still in an ad. Whoops.
And
Yeah, okay.
hold off on that.
You
Actually,
pull?
hmm.
Oh, I'm back. Hi, hi. I can
Hi
see
hi.
now.
Okay.
Hi, hi.
Bibbidi bop.
Okay, sweet.
Damn. It didn't show me if the fancy
The
color.
4 stars on this banner are really
Okay,
good,
so
remember?
That's also
trade
true.
you.
I I think Barbara's still alright, right? Barbara's okay, right?
Barbara's a decent healer. What's your pity
That's
at? Do you know?
I have no idea.
The stringless is
Um,
a really good weapon for official.
Interesting. Damn it, that's Barbara.
Destroy that one.
It's okay.
Fucking roll 20. Fucking close.
You also should have. Do you have enough star glitter to, or have you already claimed those this month?
I have not because or rather, I claimed a couple just now, but I'm gonna claim a couple more right
Yeah. You put 2 of those, and you can use your the premium thingies that you have. No, 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 no.
now. What? Oh yeah. I pressed the wrong
In the
button.
star glitter exchange, yeah, you
Yeah.
have another one there.
Yeah. How much is that now? 3. And I'm gonna need a bit more before I get to another pull, but ba, 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 ba,
Hmm.
ba, 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 ba.
It is worth noting that it is a guaranteed 4 star every 10 pulls, not every 10 pull.
This is true. However, I like the spectacle.
Agreed.
So,
I'm just lazy and impatient. Can you do something for me? Can you open up the wish again?
ね yeah.
Yeah, the Earth one kind of sucks.
And can you look at the history with the down on the D-pad?
It's loading.
There we go.
When was the last time you got a 5-star?
That's whenever I got Ren Shogun. Which was... Which was... That seemed to be 5 ago or something like that.
Okay, so you're about a third of the way through Pity, thereabouts?
I mean...
In about 60 to 70 pull, or, yeah,
Okay.
60 to 70 pulls, you'll have another 5-star guaranteed.
Okay.
You got Raiden Shogun, though, who's one of the most crazy units in the game, so good on you there.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about necessarily getting a 5-star off this banner. I just need to get better off this banner. I just need a pyro character that isn't exactly Amber. And to be fair, I think I had another one, but I don't remember
Do you have
who said.
Xiangling?
Who was it? Did I pass by them, or did I just not end up getting them? I think I just ended up not getting them. I thought I got them.
You can get Xiangling for free if you do the Spiral Abyss dungeon type thing and clear the 3rd floor.
Roll 20.
Oh, I guess that's true.
My character
It's a free 4-star, and they're very, very powerful 4-star.
My character sheet just went completely white now, so I can't do anything. So fuck roll 20.
Oh noes. Back to picking flowers. I sure remember the spots.
The classic Genshin struggle. Back to picking flowers.
Yeah, to get all the... Oh, leave me
Yeah,
alone.
you gotta get all the bimble bobbins to do craft some hemoglobin.
You must leave no stone unturned.
The anime waifu.
I'm going to slowly beat you to death.
If you do it slowly, I'm not gonna die. You gotta do that shit
Okay.
fast.
I need to go. I'm gonna go get breakfast or
Probably,
something.
Okay.
Okay.
Morning, cryo.
I will, we'll see you later. I'm gonna keep your stream open though. Attack and just be lurking while I go get some food.
That's appreciated. Thank yours.
Yeah.
I fucking hate roll 20. I'm gonna beat someone to death.
I hate this.
Augers. You love beating people to death.
Honestly, I forgot you had lava golem.
Been stuck on this fucking character manager page for fucking ever.
If I were those flowers,
Fuck.
where would I...
Oh, set 1. Set...
Oh, I actually have to go now.
Okay.
Yeah, they just knocked on the door. We are leaving soon.
Yay, I win.
When the lava's golem.
If Yagi stayed for like 5 minutes, he would have won. But I win. Let's go.
I mean, to be fair, I went second twice with trap tricks.
What's the issue? You
Have you
literally
tried?
made that
Although, yeah,
evenly, you're fine.
Yeah.
I don't play evenly.
Why
don't
you not
you play
playing
evenly? It's the best
Why
card in the
would
deck.
I?
Because
it's the best card in the deck.
It's a really good card that you can just main deck because Holotea can just
I'm not
discard it.
that evil.
No,
You
it's
should
just,
be.
I mean, it's not even evil. It's just like
It's
kind of
a requirement.
Honestly, evenly isn't
It's
really
recommended.
Isn't really even a tool for evil.
Let's
It's
see.
mostly a tool
During
for good.
opponent's turn, if you control no monsters. Wow, this card fucking
Let me
sucks.
tell you the cards I play in this deck. I play
Don't you have to go?
Yeah, leave.
Yeah,
Go.
yeah,
You have.
Armor Emperor
Yeah, then
exceeds
we really don't mean to hold you.
Yeah, get
Like,
going.
you're having to
going,
go
boy.
sounded a bit urgent, so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Okay, bye.
vamos,
got-
whatever you want to say.
Not to be rude, it's just that I didn't want to hold you. It felt like you were gonna
You
stay
do
for
it.
like
No,
longer
this
than
guy.
you should. You understand?
I think you already left.
He left already.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think we got the point across. So, good job.
Or do I go with the live one?
We'll miss that guy.
Who?
Huh?
I don't know who we're talking about. I don't miss no one.
okay.
I'll catch up.
Okay. Goggle. Show me this. No, I'm not gonna say that.
What did you just say?
Alright, Goggle. I need you to show me why Roll20 is a fucking awful website that should
Goslin.
never be used.
Yeah, what's a
I was expecting something else.
what's a good extra deck monster with attack equal to or higher than 3,000 that has a good graveyard effect?
Ah, that's an
Character.
interesting question. I can't actually think of it off the top of my head.
Clear your cat.
I'll catch up.
I just would. Yeah.
How'd you see me? You weren't supposed to do that. Stop it. I'm minding my
I'll
own
catch up.
business.
Region Center.
Are there any other ones around here? Or is that it?
Here we go, targets.
Oh no, I would like.
That's it. I want the flower. The fire flower. I didn't open that chest. Huh?
How fortunate.
The more you know, I guess.
Cool it. What's the hurry? What's the hurry?
There's some ducks.
Quite the find.
Can't fucking stand this.
Ooh, I might actually forgot to actually collect the dailies. Ooh, that would be
Add
sneaky.
Astra.
Oh. I like that idea.
What?
Play App Cologne in my
Don't
Vanishing
do it.
Soul deck.
Don't do
Quite
it.
a few darks in here. I can go into Winda.
No. It could have been based, Barry. Why would you suggest such a thing?
It's still based.
Winda isn't based.
It gets rid of my Kashtira problem.
That's not even true.
They can special summon one time, and you know what I'll be doing?
What?
Hitting them with my second Dogmatica punishment. Besides, I'll have things like there can be only one and evenly matched for game 2. Do I really need Durandal?
Freeze.
Yeah.
Timmy saw nothing.
Hmm?
The little kid on the bridge saw nothing. He did
I'd
not
push
freeze.
that kid.
Nah.
What's the hurry?
Leave it to me. Wow, these will come in handy.
This will be interesting.
Okay.
They need to unlock more of the freaking things.
Leave it all to me. There is no escape. Judgment. Lights out.
Don't get frostbite. Cool it.
Now you shall perish. Ha. You can't run. Judgment. Shiver. Steady as stone. Time to clean up.
Oh, so sorry.
You can't run. Shine down. Punishment. I must leave no stone unturned.
Dodge this.
Judgment.
It's this way, huh? Oh, why is that so? Ah, my foot. Oh, my foot's so itchy. Oh no! No! My foot is so itchy, why? Oh god! Just want to make sure that everything's still working real quick. Yeah, it seems like everyone's off on their way.
Illusion shattered.
Cool it.
Lights out.
Freeze.
Oh. Well, that was done pretty quickly. Nice. Now I got the teleport there, I don't have to think about it as much. Alright. Next. Ah!
Catch the wind. Ah! Ha, ha. Cool it.
Torn to oblivion.
Don't get frostbite.
Leave it all to me, as a dutiful maid would. Judgment. Shine down. Yeah. Steady as stone.
Okay.
Someone needs assistance.
And then that last one is why up at the dock. I hate doing the ones at the dock. It means that they're actually things that take time. You think I want my missions to take time? Are you out of your mind? There you go. Let's actually go back to Mondstadt. Seems like an idea. That's not Mondstadt, this is Mondstadt. What am I, silly Billy mode?
Ad Astra. Thank you for completing.
What should I have now? 650? That's getting closer. I need a lot more though. Oh wait, bounties. I can get some bounties done.
Transfers of supplies must be reported.
Vulnerable to physical damage? That's not even remotely an issue. In fact, this team's probably perfect for that, to be honest. I mean, it's just like, what? I have no issue with that.
Judgment! escape. Yeah. Shiver. I must leave no stone unturned. Yeah. You can't run.
Don't push your luck.
Illusion shattered. Ha! Yeah! Steady as stone. Punishment!
Oh, so sorry.
There is no escape. You can't run. I missed a spot. Shine down. Judgment. Lights out. I must leave no stone unturned. You can't run. Illusion shattered.
Freeze.
Someone needs. Shine down. The mortal plane. A fleeting dream.
Cool it.
Time to clean up.
This moment will be frozen in.
Someone needs assistance. Shiver!
Freeze.
Steady as stone.
Cool it.
Yeah! You can't run.
Freeze.
Yeah! Punishment!
Dodge this.
Judgment!
Alright. Teleport back over here now. There we go. Dink. Animo takes increased crit damage. Okay, okay, so this one's also very doable. It's such a long walk back. Ah.
There is no escape. Judgment. I must leave no stone unturned.
Cool it. Don't get frostbite.
Yeah. Shiver. Illusion shattered. Ha.
Freeze. Ah. Ha.
Steady as stone. As a dutiful maid would. You can't run. Shine down.
Oh, so sorry.
Lights out. Absurd. Illusion shattered.
There we go. Teleport back over here now. Forgot where I was going. So, Eve. Vulnerable to cryo and pyro damage from sword wielding characters? Well, here's the thing, right? I might still be able to work with this particular load, I think. I mean, they're immune to cryo, so...
The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory.
Must be reported.
Who am I bringing here? Do this thing with a boop. He technically would do the most damage. Cast
Sure.
Spring.
I'll hang out with you youngsters.
Yeah, I'll just bring Horizon. Let's, where is it? What? That, not accept that. Oh, it's over there. Oh no, it's over there. That could be problematic. Let's heal everyone up real quick. There we go. Hopefully this is gonna work fine. I don't have to fight them exactly right there.
There is no escape!
Oh, I see it. I don't want to fight it right here necessarily. Alright. Tarzan could be helpful here. Having...
Dodge this! What's the hurry?
Inazuma shines eternal! I must leave no stone unturned. Illusion shattered! Dare to mess with me?
Cool it!
The puzzle is still unsolved. There is no escape. Leave it all to me. As a good knight should. Illusion shattered.
Dodge this!
I must leave no stone unturned. There is no escape.
Freeze! Dodge this!
Illusion shattered.
Let's make sure Farzan's actually alive, because she is so cute. Interesting.
Inactivity serves no.
Okay, we're going to check in this guy, I guess his mistakes, right? We don't have any snakes. Well, I guess there is something to fix. Oh shoot, I went to teleport all the way back up there. Ah, my nose is itchy. No! Ah! No! Oh god. Okay. Nose is no longer itchy. Be back in business. Let me cook. I have someone who can make a specialty dish? Wait, I can make a specialty dish? Oh! Well, that's interesting. Alright, we're gonna try this again. Here's your steak. Head back to here. Let's try the other two missions. Then we can actually try a couple other actual missions. And that will hopefully get us to the How much is that? A little less than 400. Because that's not terrible. That's not terrible.
When you're high up, everyone can hear your voice.
I should have 10, right? There we go. What? Oh. Then what was the other one? Would you assume? I'm gonna assume I might.
Have you heard? Storm Terror.
The heck did I just collect? The heck? Someone has a mission? That's 2 hecks. Some more hecks than I would have assumed. Yeah, I guess missions. Appreciated, I guess.
The sun is setting in the sky.
I have plenty of these apparently. Let's go talk to the guy.
but a momentary distraction. Take them. I have no need.
If I were these posters, where would they be? Oh. Alright, that's 2. More cheese. Reconnecting the server. What? There we go. Hello, dog. So much cheese just around.
Oh, storm terror. Did something bad happen? Oh, that doesn't sound very good.
I need a higher vantage point. I never got that, did I?
Just what will become of Starfall?
That's not quite where I should have put that.
Starfall!
Maybe... Why is it like that?
Drop!
I see. I never needed it in the first place. I'm just bad. That's fine. Now where will the last one be?
Is this an answer from this world?
Itchy armpit, itchy armpit. Da, 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 da. So that's gonna be on the house here. Or building, I guess.
Catch the wind.
Oh my goodness, I just want to find this last thing. Oh my goodness, where is it?
Quite the find. Catch the wind.
Come on, game. I just want to find the stupid thing. Let me find the stupid poster. So I can continue playing the game. There's only so many buildings I can jump on top of before there's no more buildings to jump on top of, I feel, right? Maybe it's just on the other side. The wall on the other side. Maybe I just didn't see it. Give me that. Grr. Where is he? I'm going to kick his butt!
What's the hurry?
You know, the animal compass might be able to finish up the rest of the junk here, I guess. So that's probably a good idea to put together, huh? Warming bottle. Huh? What? Okay. Fine, fine, fine. What do you have? Wait a minute. Oh, you need a lot of that. Okay. I was like, oh, wait a minute.
Huh?
My adventure rank's pretty close, actually, to something, isn't it? Um... Let's try the card game now. 1 in a million years.
Welcome to the Cat's Tail. Ah, it's the Traveler and Paimon. What a nice surprise.
Yep.
Oh, and Sucrose the Alchemist. It's been a while, hasn't it? I'm afraid I've already told you before. Fur from the Cat's Tail staff is not for sale, no matter how much Mora you offer.
Don't worry, Margaret. We're not here for that research project I told you about last time.
Sucrose, what kind of experiment were you trying to do with the cat's tail?
I just wanted to test out some hypotheses, and I needed some materials. But, we can talk about that later. Actually, Margaret, we're here to learn more about Genius Invocation TCG.
Oh.
Ah, Genius Invocation TCG. We were just talking about that game. You see, more and more people have been gathering at the Cat's Tail to play, so I thought, why not have a dedicated staff to serve the new customers?
Allow me to interpret. Prince says that the word customer is much too loose of a term, and we should instead refer to anyone who loves dueling with cards as TCG players.
My mistake. So it seems I haven't introduced you yet. This is Prince and Shuyan. They will be in charge of taking care of our TCG players.
I'm afraid I must correct you there, ma'am. Only Prince, the strongest and most formidable TCG player of all, is capable of providing valuable guidance to our new players. The average player is incapable of grasping the subtlety and sheer genius behind Prince's every play, and he has no choice but to rely on me to communicate with everyone. I am merely Prince's lowly assistant, that's all.
Wow! Another guy who can understand animals!
How can you use such a crude word as animal to describe the one and only Prince? He is special and the only one of his kind. Such a remark is an insult to Prince. Oh? What's that? Shu Yen. In the eyes of the common folk, I look no different than any other ordinary cat. It's a natural mistake to make, and you shouldn't overreact. Understood. I do apologize.
It seems he really is capable of communicating with the cat. Could this be the result of some modification to the language center of his brain?
Seriously, how can he get all of that from a simple meow?
Yes, it was the sacred duels of Genius Invocation, TCG, that formed and cemented our bonds of mutual understanding. It's my firm belief that by simply playing the game, players can develop a deeper level of understanding between one another.
So, playing Genius Invocation TCG fosters some sort of a telepathic link between players?
Somehow Paimon doubts that. Anyway, if you'd like to know anything about Genius Invocation TCG, then please ask Shuyan, who will ask Prince. Though I'd love to explain more myself, it's time for my daily walk. I'll let Prince play a game with you and walk you through all the rules.
Just as a seasoned warrior can foresee the path of his opponent's sword, so too can I, as a TCG master, predict my opponent's every play. It would be improper to pit a newcomer to the art of the card against one such as myself, and I must therefore politely decline. That's what Prince said.
Oh, Prince doesn't want to play with us, huh? Fine, then Prince doesn't have to. We'll play you instead.
I'm sorry, But from the day I met the mighty Cardmaster Prince, I swore an oath that my hands would live solely to hold the cards and not to play them. I will never play another match of my own again.
If Prince is unwilling to play, then I guess we should look for an alternative. How about this? Diona!
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. What is it? I'm pretty busy over here, you know. Why is it that every player that sets foot in here to play Genius Invocation TCG has to have a drink? Ugh! Don't they have any clue that the key to playing a game is the ability to think straight? Seriously, games and drinks don't mix. Don't they get that? Ugh!
What can I say? As the tavern owner, I can't help but feel happy to hear this. Anyway, I see you've been working hard, so I thought you could use a break. So why not come over here and teach these customers the rules of Genius Invocation?
Ha! Yeah, what kind of break is that? I'd rather not. Oh, why are we letting all these loafers come in here to play Genius Invocation TCG anyway? All it does is encourage more people to come to the bar for a drink. You know, if drink sales keep going up like this, pretty soon Mondstadt's alcohol industry is gonna reach new heights. Looks like my first step in destroying Mondstadt's alcohol industry should be stamping out the spread of Genius Invocation TCG.
Indeed.
My dear, you are quite mistaken. You said it yourself, a clear mind is necessary to win. Soon, their thirst for victory will overcome their thirst for alcohol. Prince
What'd you have
speaks
for
the
breakfast,
truth,
Cryo?
Diana. Not only is the spread of Genius Invocation TCG no obstacle to your goal of destroying Mondstadt's alcohol industry, it could even support you in this endeavor.
Could it really?
Sure, why not? Alrighty then. Our two customers are waiting to learn. Shuyan, let's put you on drink mixing duty for now.
But Shuyan is destined for a far greater purpose.
Shuyan, drink mixing, now.
Okay.
Ooh, all right. We'll need some space to learn. Let's go to that empty table over there.
Cats really do this to people.
Okay, let's go through the rules. First things first. You'll be needing your deck, so place that on the table.
Deck?
Yes. You should have built a deck. You know, a set of cards that meets the bare minimum requirement to play the game. What's with the blank stares? Come on. Don't tell me you came to learn Genius Invocation TCG without bringing any cards.
That's right. We have some cards that I received from a friend.
Yeah. You're gonna need a few more cards than that. Okay, let me think. To learn the game, you'll need at least 2 character cards to switch between. Oh, that reminds me. A few days ago, when I was closing up for the night, I noticed a customer had left a couple of character cards on the bar counter. Maybe you could use those for now.
Are you sure that's okay?
It's already been a few days and he still hasn't come back to claim them. Who knows? Maybe he left them here on purpose. Oh, okay, yeah, I got them here with me. You know, just in case the customer came looking for them. Yeah, not because I like to play the game or anything. Please.
All right, so now we have 2 character cards. That's everything we need, right?
Yep. So, are you ready to start? All right.
Let's go! Finally starting this.
Welcome to the world of Genius Invocation TCG. Simply put, This is a game where you control character cards to duke it out with your opponent. Pew pew pew! Once you've defeated all of your opponent's character cards,
This is
victory
true.
shall be yours.
This is true. The whole reason why I
Now
decided to
then,
play the game.
you're gonna need a character on the field to start with.
Let's go.
Let's go.
First,
Give me good rolls.
these dice correspond to elemental energy. We'll be spending these dice to perform actions. Once the roll phase is over, you'll enter the action phase, where the real game starts. During the action phase, you can spend elemental dice to perform various. Of course, the most common action is to use character skills.
Wowzers.
Not bad. You just made your first attack. During the action phase, both sides will take turns making their moves. After you use a skill to attack your opponent, it's their turn to attack. And as you can see, once the enemy finishes their move, it's our turn again. Now, these are omni-element dice. They can be spent on any move regardless of the elemental type. So, we're gonna use them to pay for the pyro dice. That was pretty good. That's one opponent down for the count. Bam! But the game has only just begun. Remember? You have to defeat all opponents to win. As much as we'd like to attack again, seems like we've run out of usable dice. In that case, let's end this round. After you end round, you won't be able to do anything else this round. And once everyone chooses end round, we can move on to the next round.
Oh.
All right, here we are, a fresh new round. Woohoo! And a fresh new round means time to roll the dice again. That's how we're gonna get the elemental energy we need, after all. Ooh, that's some terrible luck. Well, there's no way we'll be able to use D-Luke's skill now. But don't worry, situations like these are why we have the option to reroll. Once per round, you can select all the dice that you don't like and reroll them. When the action phase begins, the player who first chose end round in the previous round takes their turn first. This means that since you finished first the last round, you'll be the first to start this round. Alrighty then, let's learn a little bit about energy and elemental bursts. Each time you use a skill, your character will gain 1 energy. Once D-Loop's energy is full, he can use a powerful elemental burst. But we're still one short. Never mind. Let's start with a normal attack instead. D-Luke's normal attack only needs 1 pyro die and 2 other dice of any type. In any case, your normal attack needs fewer pyro dice than your elemental skill.
Ow, my bones.
Now we have 3 energy, plus we have enough pyro elemental dice left over. It's time to use your powerful elemental burst!
Your verdict is...
All use equipment energy. This feels slightly reminiscent of Magic the Gathering with equipment enchantment type things later, but need to go first. Okay. Sense makes.
In an actual game of Genius Invocation TCG, you need to use multiple character cards. Next up, it's time for your second character card. Oh, it seems like any move by Kai is going to cost quite a lot of crap. When you deal cryo damage, you'll cause your target to be affected by cryo.
Cool it!
Good! Now our opponent is affected by cryo. This is a good time. Different types of elemental damage affect enemies with different elements. When a character is affected by certain elemental combos, an elemental reaction will be triggered. At the moment, your opponent is affected by cryo, so we should try and use a pyro skill on them. Looks like we have to switch. Oh, that reminds me. Both sides must have one active character, while others are considered standby characters. Normally, we can only use the active character skills. Now, if we want to use the skills of our standby character, we'll have to switch them to the active character. In this case, we'll have to switch to D-Luke in order to use his skills. You can spend one elemental die of any...
Let's go.
Switching characters. Most skills can only target the active character. Alright then, now... Because the opponent is already... When triggered, melt this will allow you to deal... Alright! Next up, let's learn how to use card types other than character cards. These cards are all known as action. Each time a match starts, you have to draw... Uh-oh. Looks like we don't have any elemental dice we can spend to make an attack. Seriously? We still don't have any dies even after that reroll? Well, never mind. Even in cases like this, we can still attack. We just need to put the action cards in our hand to good use. Don't underestimate action cards. They can grant all kinds of support and buffs to your active character. Take this one, for example. So playing this action card will require 2 of these. See the symbol? Yeah, that means you'll need to play elemental dice of the same type.
Alright.
Some other cards will cost you these instead. The cost requirements for these are much more lenient. You can spend any kind of elemental dice. We'll cross that bridge when we get there, though. For now, just play this action card. So, playing an action card from your hand is a form of fast action. Fast actions do not end your current turn. Simply put, you can continue to act even after playing an action card. But wait, Diluc's elemental skill costs 3 pyro dice, and right now, we don't even have 1. Well, not a problem. This is where we can use a more advanced mechanic known as elemental tuning. By discarding 1 card from your hand, you can convert 1 elemental die into the element of your current active character. Sometimes, you won't be able to perform any actions you want to because you didn't roll the elemental dice you wanted. Oh well. Moving on. Ingenious Invocation TCG. Keeping up a constant flow of combat is much more important than the number of cards you have. In this case, well, let's just take all these useless cards and use them for elemental tuning. Just like playing cards from your hand, elemental tuning is a fast action. Come on, hurry up! Use elemental tuning to get yourself 3 pyro dice. Well, would you look at that? Finally, we now have enough elemental dice to use Searing Onslaught. Because you have the White Iron Greatsword equipped, Searing Onslaught will deal 1 extra damage!
And then the last part.
Now comes the final part! Hoo-yeah! In a real match, you can make adjustments to your initial hand. At this time, we can select any number of cards in our hand to shuffle back into the draw pile. And once you have confirmed any adjustments you wish to make to your starting hand, both players have to select their starting active character at the same time. Oh boy, let's see how you do this time. Remember.
Let's go.
Hey, look at you! You sure are getting the hang of these rolls. Now let me teach you one last trick. Free of charge. You can preview your opponent's actions. I mean, that is to say, you can read their intent. Check it out. So here's where you can see all your opponent's intentions for this round. All your opponent's intended actions for the round will be listed here in order. Reference this to come up with effective countermeasures and easily defeat your opponents. Well then, that's the end of the tutorial. You're on your own from here. May victory be yours!
Oh, we had to spend a die on that, huh?
Wait. There's one more thing I almost forgot. Every time you hit an end phase, you get to draw 2 cards from your action cards pot. Remember, you have to make use of both your elemental dice and your action cards to win.
Alright.
All right, cool. Those are the basics. Did you get all that? What we just played was an adventure challenge designed specially for new players. Genius Invocation TCG can be played in duel mode, where each player brings 3 character cards, or in adventure challenge mode, with a fixed deck for each challenge. But the rules are all the same. As long as you understand the basics, then you should be able to take on any of those rowdy booze hounds.
Although I feel there are still many details to grasp, I think I understand the basic premise of the game now.
That was quite the detailed explanation. I didn't know the Cat's Tail's famous mixologist had such an eclectic skill set.
What? Oh, when did you get here?
I stepped in while you were in the middle of your explanation. I hope I didn't dampen the mood.
You snuck in without making a sound! Anyway, what are you doing here?
The Cat's Tail is a player in Mondstadt's alcohol industry. Naturally, you have some collaboration with my winery. I'm here today to discuss a few items of business with Margaret.
Too bad she just left. But if you head off right now, you might still catch up with her.
Never mind, it's nothing urgent. In fact, I think I'm now more interested in this card that you're using to teach them the game.
Wait, this card? It's Diluc's character card!
Although I have some degree of experience with Genius Invocation TCG, seeing this particular card is a first for me.
A customer left it behind a few days ago, but he wasn't even playing the game while he was here.
Oh? And what sort of a customer was he?
He wasn't wearing an eye patch, okay? He had a light complexion and a super serious look on his face. He wasn't much of a talker and looked like he was just drinking his worries away. Never seen him around here before.
Eye patch, you say?
Gah! I was trying to give the opposite description, but I just ended up giving it away. Sorry, guard captain.
Don't worry. Somehow, I don't think he'll be giving you any trouble over it.
So, what about the Diluc character card?
I don't mind. It's just a card with my image on it.
I didn't expect Diluc to be familiar with Genius Invocation TCG.
The game has been catching on lately. It's hard to go anywhere without hearing it mentioned. Every now and then, I'll sit down and play a game with the customers in Angel's Share. I was hoping we could play a game, but this issue of someone leaving a character card with my image of the cat's tail is very intriguing. It's getting late, and someone has some explaining to do. We'll have to have that duel another time. Good. Then I'll take my leave.
You know where the door is. Don't let the door hit ya where Lord Barbados split ya. Uh-oh. Guard Captain.
I hope Kaya will be alright. Well, now that we are familiar with the rules, why don't we try playing a game of Genius Invocation TCG?
Ooh, 2 new players having their first ever duel. This sounds like fun. But in order to play an official duel, you need to have 3 character cards. Remember, a complete deck has to have 3 character cards and 30 action cards. Got it?
Then, let's use my cards. These were mixed in with all the others I had received. And I didn't know what they were for at first. But now that we've learned the rules, I can see that this one must be the Sucrose character card. Now, it looks like we each have the Kaya, Diluc, and Sucrose character cards. So why... Alright.
Oh. Oh,
Unlike the adventure challenge, in a duel at the same time.
This will be interesting. Dodge this!
Animo test 6308. I want to help.
Let's finish this swiftly. Freeze!
This will be interesting.
Freeze!
Dodge this!
I want to help.
I'm not done.
Darn. I didn't factor that into the equation. Absorption test.
module 75.
Let's go.
Alright.
Where did I go wrong?
Oh, I wasn't expecting that.
Verdict is...
My research has failed. I can't believe I lost when we had the exact same character cards. The rules must be more complicated than I first thought. Every decision is a difficult trade-off in this game. If there was only a way to transplant the arms of the two standby characters onto the active character's body.
That's not how the rules work, Sucrose. Don't be a sore loser. That kind of thing is looked down on in TCG circles.
Oh, I am sorry. I was beaten fair and square. I know that. I just can't stand losing. But it was a fun match.
Paimon didn't know you could get so competitive, Sucrose.
I always get a little upset when I lose. It's like that with my research, too. It always gets to me when my experiments don't go as planned. Especially when there's an alchemy genius like Albedo around to compare myself to.
You lost me at alchemy and experiments. But I'm pretty sure it's normal to feel that way. Playing cards is no different. Each game you lose makes you want to win the next one to settle the score. And the desire to win pushes you to improve your strategy and build a better deck. Seizing victory through a winning combination of luck, skill, and experience is where all the fun of Genius Invocation lies.
But what if you keep trying and never win a single game?
A losing streak, yeah. That'll definitely get you down. But it's way better to keep trying until you win than to just accept you're a plain old loser and give up.
You make a good point, Diona.
Besides, Sucrose, you're already making great progress. It'd take at least 8 of our regular booze hounds to match your level. You played well this last match.
Thank you. I'm just a little disappointed to lose, that's all. But Genius Invocation TCG is a really fun game.
Good! Having fun is the main thing. If you ever want to play again in the future, feel free to come by the Cat's Tail. But don't expect me to play with you. I just mean, this place probably has the right atmosphere.
I'll definitely be back.
Alright. I think you should have all the basics down by now. I need to get back to bartending. Shiyan's likely been busy making his tavern more popular with his delicious cocktails. Pui, pui, pui. And we can't have that. Huh. Burning Mondstadt's wine industry to the ground keeps me pretty busy, you know. So if you need any more help, go bother Shiyan. Ha!
I see. So you have now grasped the rules of Genius Invocation TCG.
That's right! The Traveler, Sucrose, and Paimon are TCG players now! Paimon picked it up from watching you and Sucrose.
Becoming a TCG player is not as simple as that. You cannot call yourselves true TCG players until you have passed the test. Sobering words from Prince there. But I'm afraid he's right. To become official players recognized by the Genius Invocation TCG Society, you have to pass the test. Yes, although to be honest, it's not that difficult. Basically, to become an official and recognized TCG player, you have to best 3 opponents in a duel.
So, you have to win 3 duels against 3 different opponents?
The duel you just played can count towards this tally. I agree. Although I didn't get to observe the match myself, I did listen along, and from what I could hear, you both performed at a rather high level.
Same way you can hear what Prince says?
A well-trained ear is a basic skill expected of anyone hoping to become a TCG master. But back to the matter at hand. The Traveler only needs to beat 2 more opponents to become an official TCG player. Sucrose, you may have lost the last duel, but don't be disheartened. I can assure you that winning 3 games is well within your ability. But first things first, Shuyen. Before that, our TCG newcomers should receive their free gift. Ah, yes, my goodness. Completely slipped my mind. I'm lucky to have Prince here to remind me. Everyone who wants to start playing Genius Invocation TCG is entitled to claim a free casket of tomes.
Oh, Timaeus mentioned it, didn't he? It was from the light novels he's been reading. The thing that the main character found in his attic.
Oh, that's right! The soul of an ancient TCG player was trapped inside, right? So the casket of tomes is actually real?
Well, actually, all card cases in Genius Invocation TCG are called caskets of tomes. Not only do they provide a reliable and sturdy container to store your decks, they can also sense when other people in the area are also carrying a casket of tomes with them.
Oh! Paimon can guess what you're gonna say next! The reason they can sense each other is because they have the souls of ancient TCG players inside!
That would mean an extraordinarily high number of people in history have been turned into disembodied souls as a consequence of playing card games? No. The real reason that it can sense other caskets is because it holds a nifty little mechanism invented by Sumeru scholars.
Darn! What a letdown. Alright, now let's see this casket of tomes already!
All caskets of tomes are issued by Margaret, so you will need to see her to claim yours. Probably for the best. If Prince and I were responsible for handing them out, knowing how eager we both are to promote the game, we'd probably have dished them all out by now. Okay, so go and see Margaret to claim your casket of tomes, use it to find another player, beat them in a duel, and then come back here.
But even for the Traveler, that's only 2 wins in total. What about the last one?
I shall choose the final contestant she must beat in order to become an official TCG player, for it must be one of comparable prowess. Excellent plan, Prince. Happy dueling, both of you.
Hello, you three. Has little Diona finished teaching you the rules of genius invocation? Ah, I see you're here for your casket of tomes, aren't you? A very useful tool indeed.
So this is a casket of tomes.
That's right. A purpose-built case for your card deck that can even detect when someone else nearby is carrying one. Gosh, whoever invented this must have seriously disliked being alone.
Yeah, well, even the most fun game is pretty lonely if you got no one else to play it with.
True. So I'm glad that these customers, TCG players, are able to congregate at the Cat's Tail. You're not wrong, but that's secondary. The important thing to me is the opportunity for like-minded people to come together and enjoy their favorite hobby. It creates a nice atmosphere. Anyway, now that you have your caskets of tomes, it's time to find some opponents.
All right. In that case, I'll go find some people to play against too. Let's meet back at the Cat's Tail in a while. Thanks. I'll do my best.
Today's recommendation.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
I will make
Come
it
take a
better.
look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.